How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another video. With week 1 finally behind us, we are going to look forward towards week 2 against the Bears, and with it being Wednesday, we finally have the first viewing of our injury report, and it's actually it's not that bad. So starting off with the bad, Chris Barnes was officially put on IR. Definitely avoided more serious injury as it looked a lot worse than a high ankle sprain. So all things considered, we actually got away with a good one there because it definitely looked a lot worse than it is. But with him going on IR, we did call up Caleb Jones to the actual 53-man squad. Moving along the list, we had Bakhtiari and Elton Jenkins, as well as Alan Lazard on limited participation. Now, seeing Bach and Jenkins on the limited participation isn't really a shock. Jenkins is coming back from his torn ACL, and they're bringing him along slowly. He could have a chance to play this week, although I can see if he doesn't play this week and they wait one more week. As for Bach, they're taking the long approach. Who knows when he's going to be officially ready. Could be this week. I highly doubt that, honestly. Could be next week. I could see that considering we play the Bucks, and it would be great to have him and Jenkins back against Tampa Bay. But I'm not hopeful to see Bakhtiari back this week or next week. Jenkins, I do hope to actually see by next week. Then Alan Lazard, who was also a limited participant, was out there slightly practicing, not going on team drills, but it was nice to see him on the field and has a good chance to probably return for this week. And we'll know more come Thursday and Friday when we see if he participates in practice during Thursday and the official designation if they're probable, questionable, or out on Friday. Then lastly, we had full participants from Quay Walker and Kassan Nixon, both who left the game with a shoulder injury. So it's actually very nice to see that right after Sunday's game, they are back in practice as full participants. I wasn't sure if they were going to be and if they could have been out this week. I didn't expect them to be out long, but this week I could have seen them out. But it is good to see they are full participants and are probably going to play this week. Then lastly, we did have John Runyon Jr., who left the game with a concussion. He did not participate. He is still in concussion protocol. So we won't know till Friday if he is going to pass concussion protocol or if he is going to be officially out. Now, I will say if he doesn't come in, Zach Tom did a very good job in his place. Although I would like to see John Runyon, to, if he came back, Zach Tom to take the right guard or tackle position, preferably probably right tackle, and have Newman move to right guard. Now, if Jenkins comes back, that solves so many problems, even if Runyon's out, because then Jenkins will probably play right tackle with Zach Tom at left guard or John Runyon. And then right guard could either be Zach Tom or Royce Newman. Both are good guard players. And Jenkins does solve a lot of that because our line had a very difficult time against Minnesota. And then officially today on the injury report, Robert Tonyan, Mason Crosby, Darnell Savage, linebacker Tipa Galaya, I can never say that man's name, Dallin Levitt, Josh Nyman, and Christian Watson were all on the injury report last week, but we're not on the injury report at all this week, and we're full participants. So our injury list is growing smaller, and hopefully it continues in that trend and we get some more players back. Still very hopeful for Jenkins. That's about all that was on today's injury report. Tomorrow will be about the same thing, going into practice, see who's limited participation or for full participation or no participation. Then Friday we'll actually have better designations if a player is out or probable or questionable for Sunday night's game against the Bears. And of course, if you like the video, hit the like button, leave a comment down below, tell me what you think and how hopeful you are that we'll get some players back. And as always, go Pack Go.